Yep, what's up, my fellow sinners? It's your boy Go Morningstar here, back again once again. And today, people, today it's here. I finally got it. We're ready. The time has come for the myth, the legend, the big badass boy himself, Red Eyes Blade Dragon. I don't know what I was trying to sound like Joey for a second. You already know the deck profile of Red Eyes. Reason it took a little bit longer. I was waiting for some of the cards to come in from TCG because freaking goat. Old cards and the way Yu-Gi-Oh is now, you're not just gonna walk down to the store and find your cards you want. But anywho, our boy, the Red Eyes Black Dragon, we run 3 of them. He, like, he's not stronger than Dark Magician. He's definitely not better than Blue Eyes, but we love him because he's the Renegade. He's the boy, and he also has the boy, Brooklyn Rage. So mandatory 3. I could say drop it down to 2 maybe, but the way I'm playing this deck, I need it at 3 because I want to see it as quickly as possible. And this isn't your average Red Eyes deck. Normally, other Red Eyes decks, they usually play the Dragon build, where you use Red Eyes Darkness, and Mass Dragon. My problem is with that in testing, there's been times where it just didn't work out, and plus having another brick card in the deck, it just doesn't work. And it's too much of a sacrifice to bring it out. So I decided to go with something else. But to bring them out, well, there's 2 different ways you're going to bring them out. We're going to run the Chick, Double Little Baby. If you don't know what he does, normal summon, tribute him, special Red Eyes from the hand. It's not as strong as Blue Eyes or, special from anywhere like Paladin, but, it's okay. It's a little baby Chick. Now, if anyone knows GOAT, you should know that there are cards called Metamorphosis. And the best target for Metamorphosis, in this deck specifically, is Fusa Dragon Buster Mode. Why is that glare there? I hate it. Go away. Yeah, the glare is bad. But, Fusion Buster, basically, he's a level 7, so you can Metamorphose it into our boy, who helps us bring out Red Eyes so easily, King Dragoon. We'll talk about him later. So, level 7, you can normal summon him. His attack and defense is dropped in half, so he's never a dead card. And it's easy to bring him out. And if you need to discard him, then you can do what you gotta do, and it's not that hard. Or you Monster Reborn him. He's a 28 beater. It's taking it over Red Eyes. The poor Red Eyes. My floaters to bring out the chicks and other targets. Tomatoes. We run 3 of them things. Tomato is just, if it dies, bring out under level 15 Dark Monster. The other targets for Tomato is a little Tech and Nidoria. There's been times where I was flip-flopping with Spear Reaper and Nidoria. Problem with the Spear Reaper, if it gets targeted by anything, it died. My whole purpose is to kind of get rid of something that's annoying. That's the only reason why I go into Nidoria with it. When Nidoria dies, when he dies, I can pop anything. It has to die by battle, though. Unfortunately. Last target, Sangan. I've been 50-50 with Sangan. If you notice, this is kind of more aggro dark, if anything. And Sangan, he's perfect. Adding more to the aggro dark. Kaiko, a Kaiku. I like that glare. Ah! Get better lighting. Kaiku. Kaiku is just for the chaos. You already know. It's chaos, other darks. Get rid of their lights and whatnot. And the others, one, double costed. Can't bring him out with Tomato, unfortunately. But he's also another target to bring out either Fusa or Red Eyes. Because he counts as 2 tributes. Simple, and he's 17, so he's a pretty beefy boy. Next, Breaker. We don't know what he does. And the last, but certainly not least, Cyberjar. Reason? Because, get rid of stuff on my opponent's board. And, if they get a bunch of stuff, then sure. But if I get a bunch of stuff, which if I usually know most of the time I get double Cossin or Kaiku and maybe Tomato or Chick, cool. And it just, it works. But you'll see why it's pure dark and nothing else. You'll see in a second. Meh. And of course, I had to get the starter deck Red Eyes because, it's the OG, it's GOAT. Why the hell not? Ah, the camera. Now let's go into spells. for the memes, of course. But before we do that, we know we run the pot, the graceful, and yes, I am also running delinquent. The thing is with this deck, it needs all the help it can get. Red Eyes, he's not the strongest boy, but you're gonna have to try to make it work. And for the memes, Infernal Fire Blast. There are a version where I could run all three and then hit the burn, but one is perfectly fine. One is fine. If this come in the clutch a couple times where my opponent is like under 24, and I just bring out Red Eyes in a game. Like, there's times where this card saves my life and wins the games for me. Another Minotaur card, Prima, MST, Heavy, Snatch. And this is one of the times where I do not run Knock in main deck. It is side. Because I have double Creature Swap. Creature Swap is a mean card. A very mean card. Which I personally love. Give somebody my tomato, give me their monster, kill my tomato, I get another monster, give them my chick, get rid of the chick, or I give them a goat. Yes, there's a little goat engine in here. If that metamorphoses, and if you can do Thousand Eyes, then do it. Because this deck needs a little defense, and Thousand Eyes is a pain in the ass motherfucker to deal with. Yeah, you can metamorphose in one of the goats. And that's usually it why I use the goats for. I don't really... They're mostly there for defense, obviously, but it's just to bring out Thousand Eyes. And my personal little tech, and why it's basically kind of like Dark Aggro, Terraforming, and Mystic Plasma Zone. Downside of Mystic Plasma Zone is, most of the time, everyone else plays some type of dark, so choose wisely when you're doing it. Be very careful. Because you're giving your opponent a buff. That's the only downside. If you don't know what the field spell does, give all dark monsters on the field 500 attack and 400 reduce their defense by 400. So, yeah. That's basically all the spells. Weed. And traps, it's only 4 because it's low count and Y. Call the Hunted, Mirror Force, and Double World Decree. Mostly because in my pod, I mean, I do have the others in the side deck, but in main deck, I would say World Decree. As you see, this is a very aggro-aggressive deck, and World Decree just says, stop, I don't want to deal with your traps. No traps for you. And, yeah, that's basically all the traps. Now, extra deck is pretty simple. It's everyone's extra deck cards. Triple Thousand Eyes, the Knight, Black Flare Dragon, Ushi, Jama King, Butler, Fiend Skull, Double King Dragoon. Now, King Dragoon is basically the whole bread and butter of the whole deck. When you metamorphoses the Fuchsia, he basically protects your dragons from target effects, period. He doesn't allow no one to target none of your dragons, even him. Also, once per turn, you can special summon a dragon from your hand. So, combo, basically the baby combo of the whole deck. In a perfect world, you normal summon, metamorphose the blast, bring out King Dragoon, effect, special Red Eyes from hand. Simple. You can also do the same. They also use this in Blue Eyes for basically the same exact thing. And yes, you're probably like, why didn't you just play Blue Eyes? It's stronger. Well, listen here. We all like Red Eyes. That's why Red Eyes is here, okay? Some of us actually like the underdog. And another level 7 target, War for Another Planet. We all know what he does. He's annoying. Twin Thunder Dragon, Gatling, and I am missing Darkblade, the Darkblade Fusion Dragon. It is coming in the mail, so I'll perfectly have my whole Fusion extra deck set up already. Got all the cards I need. And yeah, that's basically the deck profile. I'll probably have a live duel probably in tomorrow, so stay tuned for that. And yeah. Catch y'all next time. Be breezy. Any comments? And if y'all want to see me do something else, let me know. Hit me up. Bye-bye.